Come
Okay.
on, internet. We are live in
Oh, there it
three.
goes.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So, hey everyone. We are live. We have 0 views at the moment, but we are live. My name is Melanie Sinclair, and I am the Director of Youth Training and Education. And I am here with the amazing Cameron Hall. Cameron Hall was a gymnast at University of Utah, LSU, and was a rock star level 9 and 10 national attendee. So we have the opportunity to learn more about you, your involvement with Brown Girls Do Gymnastics. But I did want to start us off first with who you are. I want you to introduce yourself, please, and tell us how you have been connected with Brown Girls Do Gymnastics thus far.
Of course. Yeah. So my name's Cammy. I grew up in Northern Virginia area, kind of settled down in Gainesville. I went to Capital Gymnastics, which is located kind of in Burke, but that's where I kind of ended my club career. And then I went to Utah, did my undergrad there, and then I transferred, got my master's at LSU. Um,
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, tore both Achilles while I was in college, so that was definitely a unique experience, but definitely got some trophies along the way, which is really, really fun. And honestly, like the most that I like think about when I think about my college career is just kind of like the relationships I've made. I think that's really what's most important to me. I think being able to flip and all is really cool, but like if you can't enjoy the people that you're doing it with, then like there's not really a point in doing it. So um,
Absolutely.
then I would say I've been involved with Brown Girls Do Gymnastics for a little over a year. I started last year. It feels like longer, honestly. Like when I was looking at my resume the other day, I was like, wait, I feel like I've coached longer, like since 2023 or 2024, but it's only been since 2025. Um, and my first camp was North Carolina A&T, where I got to meet a bunch of really cool, awesome coaches as well. And yeah, so I usually just coach when they ask me to, which is really, really fun. It's
Yeah.
how I get to stay involved in the sport because I don't really follow up on it much anymore. But I feel like an organization like Brown Girls Do Gymnastics is so inspiring that it's just definitely something I want to be a part of.
And we're so honored to have you to be a part of the organization, but also, knowing your journey, knowing your trials and tribulations, some setbacks, being able to share that with our youth and be able to help them navigate some of those setbacks. In hindsight, you can look back on things. I think it's beautiful to have people with diverse backgrounds like that who have had some challenges and overcame them, and are where they are now. So thank you for being with us.
Thanks.
Of course. Okay. Can you share a favorite memory or experience you have had with Brown Girls Do Gymnastics?
Yes. So, of all of the camps I've coached at, I think there's one in particular that stands out, and that was our trip to Curacao. And what was interesting was that I actually ended up booking the flight like 2 weeks out because I wasn't planning on going to that camp, but I thought it was going to be really, really cool. And so Coach Darren actually asked me, she called me and she was like, "Do you have a passport?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Do you want to come with us to Curacao to coach?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, absolutely." It was a no-brainer, definitely.
Yeah.
And so we went there and we got to kind of walk the gym. And Curacao isn't really one of like I would say like gymnastics isn't like super super popular on the island. And it's the island doesn't have like a whole bunch of resources, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, and so when we got to the gym and we looked at it, we kind of like scouted everything. We saw we were just gonna make it work, and we just like committed to that. And so then we met the girls the next day, and of course these girls I feel like their experience with gymnastics is definitely a lot on what they see on TV. So being able to like actually meet people face to face, I think at first they were really like intimidated and nervous, but as the days went on, they kind of loosened up and opened up and became a little bit more vulnerable. And it was a hard camp. I would say it was a hard camp. We were there like 8 hours a day, just like in the grueling heat. And there's no AC.
Yeah.
So we were sweating the whole day, and the girls, I don't think they've trained to that caliber before. And so, but they gave it their all. Like they pushed themselves and they pushed each other, and they just kind of had this sort of like family environment with each other. And so I think it just leads to the one memory on the last day where we were kind of introducing ourselves as coaches, but then
Yeah.
the girls gave us all like kind of thank you parting gifts as like their appreciation. And I like to refer to myself as like a tough person and I don't cry, but that actually just pushed me over the edge because at the end I was like, well, I don't really know if they, like, had a whole bunch of fun because it was a lot of hard work and, like, it was a little bit more technical, so we worked a lot on basics actually more than anything, but I think they took a lot from it, and they were still very, like, grateful, and when
Right.
they came to us with gifts, like, it's me, Amari, Alicia, I think her name is, yeah, and Coach Darren, and they gave us, like, just, like a basket full of gifts, and I just literally just broke down in tears because I thought it was the sweetest thing ever. But that'd be
But
my
I also think that is another indication that, sometimes the things that we take for granted here in America, the access to resources, the we have it, not everywhere, but we
Mhm.
do have a ton of opportunity. And when we can bring a collective of folks to a small country and provide just a little bit of our knowledge, a little bit of our experience and expertise and love and encouragement and empowerment, the fact that they soak it all up and eat it all up is like that. I that can carry a lot of weight. Yeah.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
we're really grateful to have these opportunities to enter those spaces. And so for you to have that be one of your favorite moments is huge. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, it's really
They also
special.
they also, like, didn't really know English. I forgot to say that. They, so, like, the 2 languages, I think it's, Dutch because it's still kind of,
One of the
um
Dutch colon,
yes,
they,
colony, like, uh, colony of the Netherlands, I think, so it's, like, Dutch, and then the actual, like, originating language of the island is Papiamento, and then it's Spanish, and then English. So when we got there, like, and that was actually really interesting and really fun because I just ended up having to demonstrate everything. And I was
the
like,
universal language,
yeah,
body language, which is great. And then you start to develop an understanding of words and like, some of their expressions and phrases. I
yeah,
mean, that's great.
yeah, I
Coach Darren
remember.
said she was bawling also whenever
Yeah,
they handed her. Oh,
yeah, it was definitely a nice moment because it was like we went from not knowing we went from them not really knowing what we're saying to like being able to communicate effectively and also for them to kind of believe in themselves and push themselves a little along the way too. But yeah, they didn't really speak too good of English, which isn't their fault. But yeah, I was really sore after day one. That's all I'll say.
yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, we got to get you in shape for this year
Yes.
to get ready, get your
Yeah.
mind right. No, we're so grateful and yeah, we're excited to continue building those relationships and going back and helping the program. So we're so helpful, grateful, sorry, that you were able to make it out there to be a part of that. I will move on to the next question. I do have the next question being, if someone was thinking about attending the 10th annual BGDG conference, what would you tell them?
I would say that it's a great idea and that they should go for it. Because as you were saying that it's important to have a lot of people from diverse backgrounds to come together with a common goal, and I think that's exactly what the conference represents. And also just to kind of get that exposure into the world of wanting to get like recruited and stepping into the collegiate atmosphere is it's definitely very eye-opening, not just for the athletes, but also for like the parents and guardians as well. Um, Personally, like I know when I told my parents I was aiming to get recruited by colleges, they did a lot of research and they read and there we didn't really I mean at that time there was no like conference that we could kind of attend and it was just kind of like looking up articles and stuff like that. So this conference I definitely think has a lot of like resources for like parents and athletes that I think can move you along forward of your path. So I would say definitely do it. It's 100% worth it.
Yeah, we just to co-sign off what you're saying, it's definitely the objective to provide the resources for both the athlete and for the parents to help navigate everything that they're going to experience in the sport, from what they're currently experiencing to what they may experience in the future. So there are less bumps in the road or less um, moments where they have difficulties navigating it. So um, thank you for saying that. As everybody knows, we have pushed back our conference from July this year to November, and it is our 10th annual conference. And so we are really, really excited and really trying to ramp it up just to get folks excited and understanding that like 10 years of doing this, of uniting and creating a space for our athletes is amazing. It's huge that we've been able to continue doing it for so long. And we have people like Cameron who have been in attendance to be able to help share her knowledge and expertise. So thank you.
Of course.
Lastly, finish this sentence. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. Because of Brown Girls Do Gymnastics.
Um, Gosh. Because of Brown Girls Do Gymnastics, I'm able to still stay connected um, with my roots, I guess. That's
No,
it.
that's great.
That's how I'm putting it. But just to also kind of be the coach or a leader that um, I needed when I was younger, or to kind of be that avenue for the girls to pour into, I guess. That's why I love coaching for Brown Girls Do Gymnastics because I feel like I had a interesting upbringing, even through club, but I had a more interesting one through college. There's a lot of ups and downs, but I mean that's fine. I feel like there's only like out of all of the college gymnasts, about like 5% their season or their career goes the way they want it to. It's like exactly how they pictured it.
Right.
So, I don't know, I just like I had a lot of ups and downs. I had a lot of interesting coaches. I had a lot of interesting teammates. I had a lot of injuries as well. Had many surgeries. So, you know, but I never really I think I could say I've only had one coach, maybe two, that really like I gravitated towards and I felt a genuine connection with and that understood me and took the time to understand me as like an athlete and a person throughout my club years. And I feel like it's not hard to come by, but definitely like when you take that extra step, the girls do kind of appreciate that. So I always
Right.
try to be that kind of person for them.
That's special. Do you feel like since you have been, sorry, attending conference camps, things of that nature, that you have developed this new appreciation and understanding for us as brown athletes in gymnastics, and also have things become more aware to you that you may have, because we have biases and we have grown grown up in those biases and it became a norm, and then you come into these spaces and you're like, dang, that didn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
like it was the norm because I was in a different space. And now that you're in a space with people who are like you, you're like, dang, that this feels great.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It's like,
Maybe I'm speaking from my own experiences, but I want to know if you have like how you feel about it.
It's definitely like, because I feel like I'm one of those people where like I thrive in an environment if it's, you know, positive and uplifting. And I feel like that's why like I talk about my experience at LSU so much, because it's like, no, I didn't get the chance to compete, but I was around a lot of great people who supported me and like uplifted me every step of the way and who kept believing in me, which I think is awesome. And I had that same vibe every time I come to Brown Girls Camp. And
Yeah.
it's like, even like life after gymnastics, because I mean, none of us are really doing gymnastics anymore, but we kind of just like reminisce and kind of share. And it's like, I feel a lot better about like what I went through. It's really not that bad because you can kind of connect with people on that more emotional level. And I think that's also really important. So that's why I keep going back, because it just makes me feel so good. And I just love it so much.
I love that. It's like a deeper appreciation for what you went through whenever you're in these spaces.
Definitely.
I hear that. It's not too late to make a comeback. Everybody's doing it. It's not
I'm
too
sure.
late.
It's just like, I don't know, like physically, like we all retire at some point, but like emotionally, like, do we ever? I don't think so. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna retire. Now that you said that, I'm like, mm.
Yeah, it's like I mean I told Coach Darren this, and she was like, "Why don't you like coach full time?" And I was like, "I feel like this is just enough. This is exactly what I need, like
Yeah,
mentally."
you like drop gems, just like
Yes,
moments of.
because it's like I still feel like I'm giving back to the gymnastics community as well. So it's nice. I love it.
Well, if there was one thing that you can leave with us today, one word of, or one word, one phrase, one comment of, encouragement, what would you tell us today?
One comment is, um, in terms of, I guess, in terms of like a Brown Girls Do Gymnastics conference specifically, I would say, um, you're better than you think. You're better than you probably know, and to just believe in yourself and take the risk, if we want to use that word. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I wouldn't really put it as a risk. I just like just to, if the opportunity is within your reach, then I would grab it.
I love that.
Thanks.
All right, you're gonna do it with me.
Oh, okay, got it.
You're gonna do it with me. Brown
Brown
girls.
girls, you know. Sorry.
All right, folks, we're gonna try that again. Brown girls.
You know.
Brown girls.
You know.
Brown girls.
You know.
Thank you, Cammy. Thank
Thank
you for being a
you.
part of this. Thank you for everything that you've been doing with the organization. We look forward to having you at conference this year, at Curacao this year, and any other camps and activities or organizations, events, sorry, that we do in the future. So we genuinely appreciate everything that you've been doing for us, and we're excited about the future.
Aw, thanks. Thanks so much. I'm excited
Yes.
too.
Let's go. Thank you. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye, Cammy.
Bye.